This model kit review is of the Monogram 1/72nd scale B-36 Peacemaker. This was an enormous plane, and it had 4 jet engines and 6 prop engines, and this is where the name came from, or the moniker, where it said 4 burning and 6 turning. This is the finished model. You can see here. This one I actually bought online and was already started. And 163 feet in length and a wingspan of 230 feet. This kit is enormous, with a wingspan of almost a meter. So let's have a look inside and see what we have. So first of all, we have the fuselage here. See, it's a little dusty, but this is a very large plane. These are all raised panel lines. You can see how long this is. I've already added some of the pieces here. They've been painted on the inside. That'll need to be redone. Looks like it was done by hand. Here's the other fuselage side. Again, absolutely enormous. With the same level of detail as on the other side here. Then we have our wings. And these are really big. Looks like some of them have been taken off, but not all of them. It'll go like that over there. Mostly raised panel lines. These flaps and ailerons are recessed. And those are the wheel wells. Besides having this backdrop here, there's no other detail evident at this point, so we'll have to have a look for that. And here's the other wing. Looks like we have some of the joins for the props here. Looks like we have a gun over there. And here's the other side of the wing. This looks like the brace for the wings. And some sandpaper. We have 2 parts of the tail. And some wheels. Looks like we have the other tail there. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Here's part of the cockpit. With some detail. This has already been started. There's our wheel well. Here is our glass. Looks like some of it's been taken off and unfortunately painted very badly. So that will require scraping down and repainting, which is going to be a pain. And here's the other one. Again, also painted very badly. You can see it's definitely run over the lines. Here we have some other, this is probably the actual cockpit. And we have some wheel well covers and then landing gear parts here. Here we have a pilot figure with some level of detail, a cockpit seat, and some additional parts. We have our jet engines here. The other two tail wings. There's some of the wheels. And this looks like some of the fuselage formers here. And then a whole bunch of parts. So this is our instrument panel. We have a whole bunch of propellers here which have not been painted very well. We have a pilot figure. This shows you the size of this plane. We have landing gear, absolutely enormous. We have some wheels, also not very well painted. There's some more. We have our jet engine, looks like our exhausts here. And then we have a lot of bombs. Looks like they've started painting these, but didn't finish. And the other ones, lots of bombs. Another piece for the body, and additional pilot figures. We have some more seats here. Here's the other blade. Looks like some sights for bombing. The engine parts, maybe a nose wheel, landing gear, and another wheel. Let's have a look at our decals here. It's a nice level of detail on these decals. It's a little bit older, but they haven't really yellowed much. Let's have a look at our, these are the colors needed. And this looks like a very large instruction sheet, so over here we start off with the inside, painting, putting some of the sights, putting the platforms inside by the cockpit, building the cockpit here, and then putting in the nose wheels. I guess you could have them up or down. And then the instrument panel, putting together the rest of the cockpit, pilots, and so on. And it looks like our gunner. And then putting these inside the cockpit inside the fuselage rather, and then building the bomb bay, and then the tail gunner, putting these tail wings on, putting the fuselage together, and then starting with the wings. So we have the area for the propellers, and putting the wings together, and the wheels. Wheels go in the with landing gear inside there, and then the wheel well covers, and putting together the jet engines, and the bomb bay covers. You can also have them open like that. There's a little ladder. And some additional parts in the body go on. And the wings go on the fuselage. And putting the propellers on there. And next we put on our nose gun with the cockpit glass. And then showing us where the other glass goes on with decals. And because of the weight, I guess they recommend putting the this little rod on there. Over here we have our decal guide, and as you can see, this is going to be a very large plane. So this one's already been started. It's a very large plane. It's got some level of detail, and it's another typical Monogram model.